Okay, did you really start the fight with your sister, or did she start it? For real, for real, for real.
We're not gonna talk about that.
She really did whoop your butt.
Whitney Heard is an interesting character in the case of the Amber Heard v. Johnny Depp trial that should get its verdict today. Whitney Heard Henriquez is her full name, and she is the younger sister of Amber Heard. She's been very heavily involved in the trial and has supported her sister despite there being rumors that she may also be a victim of violence at the hands of Amber. She testified against Johnny Depp as she had an extremely close relationship to the Pirates of the Caribbean actor as well. Her testimony is interesting and complicated, and the internet views her more as a victim of Amber Heard's despite Whitney testifying against Johnny. Today we're talking about Amber Heard's younger sister Whitney. Tomorrow though, you decide. Let us know in the comments down below who you think we should cover on the next episodes of Where Are They Now. While you're there, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video so we know to keep making more just like it. Let's get into it. Not much is known about Whitney's early life. She's the younger sister of Amber Heard by 2 years. She was born in Austin, Texas to Patricia Page and David Heard. Her mother was an internet researcher while her father owned a small construction company. Whitney's father trained horses in his free time, so she and her sister grew up riding horses, hunting, and fishing with them. They were very outdoorsy women. They were also a classic Catholic Texan family. Although Amber would later denounce the religion and become an atheist, Whitney did not and continues to practice Catholicism. Although Amber Heard has participated in beauty pageants as a young child, there isn't much information as to whether Whitney did or not. But as an adult, Whitney is married to Gavin Henriquez, and the couple share 2 children together. They have a son named Hunter Wild and a daughter named Harlan Willow. Although she isn't an actor like her sister, Whitney did have one stint in acting with a film called Homo Erectus. Not sure if that was just a one-off thing or her acting pursuits didn't end up working out. Either way, she pivoted to the hospitality industry, and she confirmed as much recently in the defamation trial, telling the court, quote, "Before the world shut down, I worked in hotels doing various food and beverage management jobs." As for Amber and Whitney's relationship, it was supposedly very close until the trials. During the defamation trial, although Whitney is defending Amber, some evidence has surfaced that the two had a complicated relationship. She had admitted several times that Amber was her best friend growing up and that the two were partners in crime. Despite them trying to push the idea that the two are inseparably close, some people have pointed to evidence in the trial of Whitney being complicit in hiding Amber hurting Johnny, and Whitney even being the victim of harm at the hands of Amber herself. We'll get into that later though. Anyways, now fast forward to 2018. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are officially divorced, and Amber Heard releases her Washington Post opinion editorial basically insinuating that she's a victim of domestic harm at the hands of Johnny Depp. Although she didn't name him specifically, everyone knows who she's talking about. Then, a UK-based magazine published an article based on the op-ed dubbing Johnny Depp a quote wife beater. After the article came out, Johnny Depp sued The Sun for libel, the newspaper, and stated that they made false statements that further damaged his career. As Whitney was super close with the couple during their time together, having been their roommate and neighbor for some time, she was asked to testify. Whitney testified on behalf of her sister in court and claimed that Johnny had repeatedly beaten Heard on several different occasions. Around the time, Henriquez said that the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them star began hitting her sister Amber early on in their relationship. She even stated that she found bruises on her sister's face at the time. Whitney told court in 2020, quote, "I remember saying to him, why did you have to hit her? Sometimes he would flat out deny it or downplay it by saying, no, I just pushed her, I didn't hit her. Other times he would acknowledge that he had hit her but would try to justify it by claiming she had hit him first or she called me a pussy." She then went on to say that she had begged Amber not to marry Johnny. In her testimony, Whitney further added, quote, "I told her it was a bad idea, begged her not to go through with it, and said that she should end it because it wasn't going to get any better." And now fast forward to the 2020 defamation trial that Johnny Depp has set against Amber Heard directly. When Whitney was allowed to testify and take to the stand, she testified about an altercation in which she saw Depp throw a Red Bull can at his nurse, Debbie Lloyd, which Lloyd denied in her testimony. Henriquez said during the incident, Depp ran up a set of stairs towards her. Quote, "He came up behind me, strikes me in the back. I heard Amber shout, 'Don't hit my sister.' She smacks him, lands one." By that time, Johnny had already grabbed Amber by the hair with one hand and was whacking her repeatedly in the face with the other. Henriquez, who was cross-examined by Depp's attorney Rebecca LaCourez, said that she sometimes acted like a marriage counselor and at times sided with Depp in arguments. LaCourez questioned Henriquez about why she supported her sister when she wanted to stay in a relationship with Depp. Rebecca said, quote, "You wanted Miss Heard to stay with Mr. Depp even after you saw him hit her, right?" Whitney testified in response, quote, "That's really oversimplified oversimplifying something that's far from simple. Again, Amber was very much in love, so was Johnny. She's telling me that she wants something. Whether I agreed to it or not, whether or not I was okay with what was happening, it wasn't my place. Jurors also heard testimony from multiple witnesses, including a makeup artist and an acting coach who worked with Heard, who said they saw Heard with injuries during her relationship with Depp. Multiple witnesses said they saw Amber with injuries on her face after a May 2016 altercation that ultimately preceded Heard getting a restraining order against Depp and the couple getting a divorce. Their testimony contradicts that of 2 Los Angeles police officers who testified earlier in the trial that they did not see injuries visible on Heard's face or to the former couple's home. She also said that she was forced to sign a non-disclosure agreement after a fight because Johnny wanted to cover his tracks. Quote, "There was an NDA on my kitchen table. My understanding is it's a contract to keep things private, to keep your mouth shut essentially. I was asked to sign one. I don't believe I signed it. I left sometime after." McGivern, one of Depp's witnesses, previously testified in the trial, offering a differing account to the staircase incident. The security guard, who is still employed by Depp, recalled a quote, "relatively peaceful conversation that devolved into a louder and more volatile discourse." He said Heard was the one who threw the Red Bull can at Depp during the incident, leaving McGivern to stand near Depp as the quote, "verbal onslaught continued from both of them. Mr. Depp was giving as good as he got at that point." He also said that they fought like crazy and that there was a quote, "nice little shiner" on Depp's face afterward that was swollen and red but not black and blue yet. What fans have noticed, however, is that Whitney seems to have been a victim of harm from Amber in the past, and they're concerned that the younger sister is brainwashed by Amber because they're siblings. In a video that resurfaced from 2006, Whitney is said to be nursing bruises inflicted by Amber. Apparently, Amber had landed blows on her sister multiple times before, which left many confused as to why Whitney would ever defend her sister when she knows her to be harmful. Some comments say the same, with one person stating, quote, "I felt so sorry for Johnny when Whitney took to the stand to testify for Amber. His face said it all. He must have been so disappointed that she could do this after all the help he had given her with kindness." A lot of people seem to think that Johnny was the one who helped Whitney nurse her wounds after Amber had hit her, although this seems to all be allegations at this point, if you ask me. So, who do you think will win the battle in court? Let us know in the comments down below. While you're down there, make sure to subscribe to Where Are They Now so you can stay updated when we post our next videos. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Sierra. See you guys next time.